about what we want to be, from an astronaut to a big star on TV. But one day we wake up and realize it is not meant to be, when the truth is dreams don't come free. We go to school, then we go to work. We get married and we go to church. Our dreams fade away and we wonder where we belong. Then we look into our kids' eyes and realize that life goes on. Oh, life goes on. Work so hard for that white picket fence. That used SUV is no damn Mercedes-Benz. Before you know it, those kids are all grown. Then you realize right here is where you've always belonged. We go to school and we go to work. We get married and we go to church. Praise the Lord, yeah. Our dreams fade away and we wonder where we belong. Then we look into those kids' eyes and realize that life goes on. That life goes on.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo, and this is Thelma.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Constance Sue, you wouldn't let her up on your panel, so she wanted to say a few things to you.
Are you scared? I'd be scared if I were you, because I usually don't say anything, so I'd be scared if I were you. You keep mentioning my husband's phone going best daddy ever. Do you talk to your kids? Do they care if you live or die?
Actually, Constance has an adult son that hadn't spoken to her in like 15 years or something.
Oh, did the crane finally get you up out of bed so you can make it to the computer? Is that why you ain't been on it? Because your crane's been broken. It couldn't get you over to the desk. Is that why? You talk about my husband calling you names. You're a fucking cunt and you're scared. You're scared of me. That's why you wouldn't let me up there. And yes, I did hear you. I live in this house. This is my home. My home, and he is just in his office. My dining room is next door. You're talking about somebody that you have never met. You don't know me. You know nothing about me. I'm not on YouTube. I don't put my stuff on YouTube. So tell me, Constance, how do you know me? How can you say it? And let me tell you something, Miss, what's her name?
Mama T.
Mama T, how do you know I'm abused? Tell me, how you live in California and you know I'm abused. Please tell me how. Please tell me how you know anything about my life. Because I don't get on here and I don't tell nobody nothing. But I'll tell you what, my husband's never put his hand on me, and I'll rule this house. I'll rule this house. This is my house. What I say goes. And if it don't go that way, If mama's not happy, they ain't nobody happy in this house, honey. And it's something y'all don't forget. Y'all keep throwing up, he don't help me with my dogs. Do you forget that I have a 17-year-old son and a 20-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter and a 19-year-old daughter? Do y'all forget that I have grown kids? That if I need help, all I got to do is go, Mama needs help.
And they don't need daddy to hurt his back or neck to do that shit.
They don't want their daddy doing it. You know nothing about my life. Nothing. They ain't nothing on the internet about my life. The only person I've ever told anything about my life is Nicolina. And she expressed her feelings about it, and I'm okay with that. But that had nothing to do with Jimbo, and she'll tell you that. And just because I took her apology, and I did, she meant it.
See, that's the difference you people don't get. You say, well, you didn't say nothing to Nicolina when she said something to Nicolina. Apologized. Mama T hasn't apologized. Mama T is a fake fucking bitch. Yeah, I said she's a bitch. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. Count this bitch, 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 bitch.
Hold on a minute. You don't have to call her a bitch. You're a wore-out whore. Go suck you some dicks so you can get you some pills, baby, so you don't sound so sick.
She got the Mama T flu, honey, and she ain't.
No,
it comes every month. Be careful what you say on this channel.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please go lick your lips. Go answer your door so you can get your fix. Leave me out of this. I don't come in here. I don't say anything. And Constance Sue, I'm going to tell you something.
When she tried to say something yesterday, you wouldn't let her, Mama T. Wouldn't let her. You all blocked her in chat.
Yeah, how are you going to help me if you block me? If I was really in need, how would you help me? And anyway, how can you help me? You're homeless, bitch. You're fucking homeless.
She lives with her son now. Now that her abusive boyfriend moved, she wasn't getting abused until all of a sudden her boyfriend ain't there no more. Now he abused her.
Oh, and let me tell y'all something. Y'all keep saying, "Oh,
see, she don't even know what goes on."
Let me just give y'all some advice about something. Those dogs are mine. They're all mine. They're not his. They're mine. And whoever that crazy person was that made that comment, come on. Come on up here. Have your little fun. Because if my dogs bark, I open the door. And if you go in these woods, be real careful. There's a bobcat out. Not a bobcat. There's a, what do they call them? Mountain lions out there. And he comes here sometimes. So much that my kids
sneak around out there.
Well, sneak around. He lives back here in these woods behind my house.
To be fair, we don't know if it's a he or she.
We don't know. But his scary as I'll get out. He's come out on me before, and I hurried up and got in my car.
So if you got any questions for Thelma, you can ask her. I can leave if you think she's being abused and you want to ask her something by herself. I can leave. But you wouldn't let her on your panel. She was wanting to talk to you, Constance, and you didn't want it. You said, "Y'all let me finish my thoughts. I want to count how many times you cuss Mama T." Here you go, Mama T. You're a gutter slut. You're a whore. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, bitch, 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 bitch. You fucking bitch, you fucking bitch, you nasty fucking bitch.
She shouted over and over that she's a whore.
Constance.
Men are knocking on her door for pleasure.
Constance, you bitch, you nasty fucking bitch. You bitch, 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 bitch.
You hide behind the fact that you think local cops won't do anything. Do you know you made a sexual mark about my 14-year-old daughter? Do you realize that? Do you realize how nasty you are? How disgusting you are?
It's okay because I don't like easy, honey. I don't like easy, so
that man that puts women down calls them fat. Says nobody wants him.
Listen, Constance weighs like 300 or 400 pounds. Have I said anything about her being fat? I mean, you are fat. I mean, really fat. But am I going to say anything about it? Nah. I just think you're a bitch.
I just want to know why are you running from me?
Yeah. And what they said over there in the chat, and I heard, as I was coming in here, I heard you talking trash to Queen Ashley.
Why would
Queen Ashley sitting in his chat? Really? Constance, 3 months ago, last night, you would have been in the chat with pom-poms. Go, Jimbo. Go, Jimbo. It's your birthday. Go, Jimbo. Wouldn't you? But you said I was making an ass out of myself over Nicolina and Easy. No, honey. I put a poll in the chat. And people said Nicolina won the debate between them, which she did. By far and away, she won it. Because she's a lot smarter. Now, what happened? You lost your shit. And you came over here. Oh, God, your chat's cheering him on. They're cheering him on, Jimbo. Oh, God, and you sat here and put up with it. Really? Oh, and Constance, when I nudged Thelma like this that day when she said Mystery Lady's real name, when I nudged her, I sure as fuck did. She didn't realize she said her fucking name. And Ernie, Shell, people like you will use her name. He used it the other day, you fucking bitch. Do you realize that? When I went like that to her that day, that wasn't abuse, bitch.
That was telling me to shut up. And do you know that I went and I cried about that? Because I didn't mean to do that. Because she's amazing.
You know how many fucking names I know over there? .com. Over there giving you super chats, running her fucking mouth. .com. Did you know .com paid her bail?
And I appreciate that.
Paid you back, didn't I? Paid a bill for us not too awful long ago. Paid you back, didn't I?
Right, when we said we would.
Can't hold that over my head no more. Fuckers! Now, go ahead. Pretend like you're holding something over my head now. You ain't got it no more, do you? Remember when I said I borrowed money? I borrowed money. .com. Got me, didn't you? Yep, you bailed Thelma out, and I paid you right back. Right when I said I would?
I believe we paid her right back as soon as I released the money.
Right when I said I would, yep.
Sure did.
So, and I appreciate that. Appreciate you bailing her out. It really helped us out. You know, everybody said Jimbo's got all that money, and he didn't bail Thelma out. Even when they reduced her bond, I didn't have enough to get her out, did I? .com. But you stepped up. Thank you.
And I appreciate that.
Now quit holding it over my head.
Yeah. And you don't know me at all. None of you over there know me. I don't come in here. My past that's been brought up was a lie. It's been proven to be a lie. So please leave my name out of your mouth. I'm not abused. I'm not forced to be here. I have an amazing husband and amazing children.
That's the problem. They don't.
See,
they don't have that.
Unlike you, Constance, my kids call me, Sarah's leaving today for college, but she calls me 3 times a day just to say, I'm okay, Mom. I love you. Does your kids call you? Do they ever pick up the phone and say, I love you, Mom?
No, they don't do that, Constance.
Do they ever call their dad? I don't know if they call their dad or not.
Do they know who he is?
But I will tell you, my kids love their dad more than anything in the world. And that little thing on his phone that says best daddy ever has been on there for years.
Mm-hmm. Since Molly was 5.
Yep. That's Molly's voice.
5 years old. And I don't put it on vibrate normally during the live streams. It takes me for hell and ever to get that thing on fucking vibrate. You see that little fucking thing right there? It takes me forever to get my hand in that thing, and I don't like doing it. I don't like putting it on vibrate.
And when he says that he didn't want to be like his dad, he is nothing like his dad. Just like...
Yeah, don't compare me to Ernie, bitch.
And just like I'm nothing like the person that I don't want to be like in my life.
Hey, Paula. Paula's known me my whole fucking life. She's my aunt that's almost a year older than me. Ask Paula if she's ever seen me abuse a woman. Ever.
Paula, am I abused? See, because Paula knows me. I've been in this family for 32 years.
And no, I didn't ask Paula to be here. It's a surprise. Good to see you, Paula.
It is good to see
you. Love you.
And I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I forgot to call everybody. We kind of grew up together.
Your family gonna back you up, Constance? Any of them? Cousin, aunt, sister, brother, mother, son? Son that hadn't spoke to you in 15 years? Where's he at?
And before y'all go on there and y'all say something about my eyes, I'm blind in my right eye. I just found the other day. And my left eye is acting
legally blind.
Legally blind in my right eye. I just found out about it. And my left eye is...
Something wrong with your eye?
Yeah. They look closed. Look at them.
Do they?
Yeah.
No, it don't.
They don't look closed. It looked closed to me. But I was just going to say I'm blind in my right eye.
Don't look closed to me. I got the super lazy eye going.
I don't know. It looks like that to me. I just didn't want y'all to think anything of it. But my right eye is I've lost it. But I just I want y'all to know something. He does his part around here. All of his part. And I want to tell you something else. If he picked up a dish, I would take it away from him.
You don't like the way I do dishes.
If he picked up laundry, I'd take it away from him.
I don't like doing laundry.
It's not that he don't like to do it.
I don't like doing laundry.
I think a woman that don't clean her own house, that don't do her own dishes, and don't mop her own floors, and sweep her own floors, and take care of her own house is a sorry piece of shit.
Thank you, Love and Grace. Member for 20 months. Thelma is wife and mother of the year. Thank you.
And if you and your husband choose to split that, that's your choice. But women who get on here and put me down for it, literally put me down because I choose to be a wife, that I choose to take care of my family, is none of your business. It will never be any of your business. You don't know me. You know nothing about me. And the only person that I've talked to about anything in my life is Nicolina. I've told her one story. And she understood a lot of what was going on. Does that piss you off that I talked to Nicolina on the phone?
Well, you see, here's the difference. Here's the difference, Constance. You never wanted to talk to anybody on the phone. You never wanted to be anything of a friend. You wanted to claim friendship status and claim things and then go on internet and be a fake. Right? And now you say, I didn't defend the person. I defend the situation. I defend the truth. What's the truth, Constance? Let's hear the truth.
That guy, Easy, he talks to women like they're trash.
Thank you, Brandy B, for becoming a YouTube member.
I mean, I know we call him names, but he degrades them.
Actually, we don't talk about Easy much over here anymore.
No point in it.
Easy don't really come up over here. I mean, we make fun of his little man boobs and all that shit, jokes, but like he's irrelevant. His tiny little channel is fucking flailing like it's somebody that's reaching for the.
It's down to 60 people, ain't it?
Yeah, it's weak. Like we don't talk to this fella. We don't talk about this fella. he's a full-time YouTuber. I'm kind of worried. Like, who does that instead of taking care of their young children? Because I'm gonna tell you, he don't make enough money on YouTube to take care of young children.
Nobody does.
No.
You have to have some kind of income besides that to take care of your kids.
Welcome out of the bushes, Rachel.
Because I'm just going to tell you, kids are expensive. And I know that gets thrown up in my face. It gets thrown up in his face.
What's that?
About the way we how our kids have things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, like I said, I didn't want to be anything like my father. So I gave my kids every possible thing I could give them, you know, unlike my father. So there's that.
And we've worked very hard to do that. Yeah. And unlike Ernie, who's taking credits for all those fights he put on, that wasn't him.
Ernie did put on fights, young posters. Pitbull Mama, thank you for the $10 super chat. I agree with you, Miss Thelma. We love you. You are a wonderful mother, beautiful wife. She is beautiful, ain't she? She paid me to say that. She said, I'll give you half a super chat.
And I just want to tell y'all a story real quick. Last week, you know, everybody says I'm trapped and I can't go anywhere. But just last week, let me tell you, I have a very small little circle. I have 2 friends. There's 3 of us. Because I'm just not like that. But anyway, one of my friends had one of my friends, my close friends. I have friends, but I mean, these are the girls that, you know.
One of her besties.
Besties had a situation. She called me. Well, my other friend did. I got up, I got dressed. I told him I had to leave, and I left. The next day, I got up, I got dressed. I said, I have to go somewhere with them. I'll be back. I got, and I left. The next day, I said, I'm going somewhere. I'll be back. I'll see you in a little bit. I left. Not one time did I say, may I, can I? Is it okay with you? No. No, I don't work that way. He don't work that way. If he has a basketball tournament, he says, hey, I got a basketball tournament this weekend.
I'm going to get back.
I'll see you when I get back. And I go, okay, have fun. See you when you get back.
You know, sometimes Thursday night through Sunday.
I never asked him. He never asked me. We're actually planning a girls' weekend. Has he told me, you can't go? Absolutely not. No. He said, okay.
She knows she's going to get her ass whooped when she gets back. Spectre said, as a widow, I'm a widow, as Ernie do nicely plastered to the YouTube streets the other night. Oh, so nicely plastered. Yeah, Ernie, that's the way Ernie rolls. And Mama T trying to compare me to him. Constance tried to compare me to him because I call somebody a bitch like Mama T, who takes up for that. Fuck you, Constance. If you don't understand me, let me say it in English. Fuck you, Constance.
Constance, can I tell you something?
Are you going to say fuck you, Constance?
No.
Okay.
Constance, Nicolina's a better person than you.
Way better. Way better. And a hell of a lot better mother. Hell of a lot better mother.
A better friend. I don't know. I think that's why you hate her. She's better than you. And you know it. You know Nicolina is better than you.
Yeah. And if you listen to Constance live, you understand pretty quick. She don't really care about me. She don't really care about Thelma. She hates Nicolina. It's all about hating Nicolina.
And Constance, I have to tell you something. I love her to death. Does that make you mad?
But she said awful things about Molly.
And let me just tell you something. We're getting together. How about that?
Yeah, we're going to have dinner.
We're going to have dinner with them.
Hey, but she said awful things about Molly.
She apologized.
And they talked. They talked it out. And you know who forgave her first?
My daughter.
Molly. When Molly asked you personally, stop talking about me, Constance, Sue. Did you?
Nope. No, you made a sexual exception about my daughter. that we had to send her out of the room because you're so vile and nasty.
Mm-hmm. You sure as hell did. Do you remember that, Constance? Oh, I got a video up of it.
Oh, and you say that, how do I know that? I live here. This is my home. I hear everything. His office is right there where I'm at.
Yeah. You go out the door, you're in the living room.
I'm right here. Where do you want me to go that I can't hear it? And also, I don't know if you know this or not, I also watch every now and then, just to see.
Yeah,
and then
she watches from her phone, just like she was the other day when she overheard Mama T calling her abused. Oh, Mama T, you want to know our birthdays? Tell her your birthday, honey.
12/12/75.
2/1973. 75, 73. It's not exactly 2 years. It's not exactly 3 years. What are you trying to prove? When we wed, when we married, our 31st anniversary is coming up in 3 days.
Yeah.
When we married on January the 9th, 1993, I was 19 years old. She was 17. You can't make it any different. No matter how hard you try, you can't make her 15 years old. So fuck off with that. You ignorant
And
bitch.
I didn't leave home at 15.
Oh, that's cool, Mo.
Like, y'all, I don't know what y'all are trying to prove, how y'all trying to prove that, or where you're getting your information. I mean, you don't know me. You know nothing about my life. And my family is not on here. None of them. None of my family is on YouTube. None of them. My family is the most private family you ever meet in your life. They don't do YouTube.
Oh, except for Ernie bringing them into it, right, Ernie?
Oh yeah, Ernie talked to my drug addict brother for a minute. For a minute, I said a minute.
Yeah, that's what they do, Love and Grace. They make up lies about people and sweep their own under the rug.
Who was mad at me at the time? Very mad at me.
Hey, Swisher, too sweet. Breaking news: Pink Warrior was 16 when she married her 19-year-old husband. Yeah. Do you have Stockholm syndrome too, Pink Warrior? That's what Thelma's
Do you
got.
know how many people back then got married early age? Do you know that we are a different generation than these kids are today? Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, I don't know if you forgot how we were raised.
Thank you, Beth, for the $10 super chat. Happy anniversary. Love you both.
But
we love you too.
I do know now, Connie, you're scared of me. Or you would let me.
Intimidated by her, yeah.
Yeah, you're intimidated by me. Because this voice would have been the same voice I would have used on yours while you were screaming as loud as you can scream, because that's what you do. But
and over your meth voice, Mama T.
But I just want to tell you something.
Awesome, 33
You will
years married.
never be Nicolina. She will always be better than you.
Oh no, Swisher, too sweet.
Her
21 years difference. Just playing.
Your channel will never be as big as hers. You will never beat her in a conversation. Does that piss you off?
It does piss her off.
Oh yeah, and she's prettier than you.
Oh well, yeah, that's a given.
I mean,
honestly, there ain't a whole lot of people that aren't better looking than Connie. But yeah,
I really got to know her, and I like her. She's a lot like me. She don't like crybabies.
See, that's the thing, Constance. We lay down the hate. When you lay down the hate, you can see a different thing. You can see difference in people. You can see people for who they are. When you lay down the hate, when you lay down the Cass, man, I couldn't stand her. She couldn't stand me. We've exchanged emails. We laugh in chats together. I would even consider her a friend. Oh my God. Can you believe it? When you lay down the hate, There's great things possible. And no, believe me, that's not the Christian in me. And when I said demon, that was a metaphor, you dumbasses. I don't have a demon inside me. If I did, things would be a lot fucking different, I promise you. But when you lay down the hate, but for that to happen, you both have to lay down the hate. And you compared that to Mama T. Mama T don't lay down the hate. She never has. Never. She can't. It's not in her.
I can't believe she's still on YouTube.
You sleepy?
Just a little bit.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, Pink Warrior, for the 1999 Super Chat. Happy anniversary. Love. Youngish. Oh, yeah. You made me try to pronounce one there.
But, my husband has never even raised his hand at me.
She hit me once.
I did hit him once.
She told me to discipline the kids, and when I disciplined the kids, she whipped my ass.
I did. And
I did not hit her back. I didn't even raise a hand to her.
Never laid a hand on me. But then I realized that I had a problem and that I had to fix it. And I fixed it.
Can you say that, Connie? Can you say you punched somebody in the mouth or went after them with a chainsaw and they didn't respond? Can you chainsaw Sue? How about you, Ernie? Can you say that? You told me that at your dad's funeral, you backhanded your sister Melissa. How about you, Mama T? Did Butch smack you around or no? I'm 50 years old. I've never raised my hand to a woman.
When women talk to me about abuse, I don't know what to say because I've never been hit. I think it's awful that a man hits a woman. I do. It wants me to go beat the crap out of them because I've just never been hit. But, I knew what I had to do and I did it. And now I don't do that. I took care of my anger issues. I took care of what I needed to take care of.
Lily Rochelle, thank you for the $5 super chat. This is what makes us different than the rest. We own our shit, call people on their shit, and have no problem admitting when we see growth in a person.
And oh yeah, before y'all think the anger came from him, it did not.
Are you mad, bro?
Me? Lord God, no. I don't care what she says about me.
Show me your shirt.
Oh, let me show you my shirt. I don't think they can see it.
Let me read it. Let me read it to them. It says, "Let me pour you a glass of get over it. And here's you a straw so you can suck it up." Is that a Timu shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Timu.
I love Timu. I get in trouble over Timu.
She did get in trouble over Timu the other night.
I can spend money on Timu. But
thank you, Brandy B, for the $20 super chat. Happy anniversary. Y'all just keep being the amazing couple and family you are. God bless. Thank you, Brandy B.
I could bring every one of my children in here separate with us not in here, and they would tell you they have never seen their dad lay a hand on their mother. And they would tell you mommy rules roost.
Sharon gets in trouble for Timu too.
Like, we have packages here every day.
Every day.
Me and the girls have gone.
They're all going down there to the mailbox. Is there a package in the mailbox?
Me and the girls have gone crazy. We're going to quit. But anyway, it's so cheap on there. Like, seriously, it's so cheap on there. Like, I mean, and I ordered shoes from there, and they are nice, and they're comfortable. Like, I was like, they're not expensive.
I got me some from Timu. It's
but you're not upsetting me, Constance, if that's what you're trying to do. And telling people that he hits me and I do all the work around here. No, I don't. My son, my youngest son, Hunter, actually wants to be a vet. And he does a lot with me with my dog.
Hey, Kim Louise, much love to you.
A lot. And if his daddy stepped out there, he would send him back in the house.
He has.
He has. He caught his daddy with a weed eater one time, went outside and took it away from him and told him to get his butt back in the house and sit down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Even my oldest son, who is 20, will not let his daddy mow the grass, will not let him weed eat. He tells him to go back in the house.
June is like the American version of Timu. Ah, okay.
Don't give me another one. I already have another one on there.
She's in the United Kingdom.
Oh, okay. But anyway. But my
I
kid.
had to pay a lot for shipping for stuff from up there.
Yeah. But you said and you judge. He just had neck surgery, you dumbass bitches. You fucking whores that might as well walk the fucking streets so you can get your fixes.
And before that, I needed neck surgery.
And I'm gonna say something real quick because, man, I've been wanting to say this for a while, and I'm not going to tell you where I got it from. You told my daughter, you made a comment about my daughter about a threesome. The only threesome you're going to get, Constance, is Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chick-fil-A, and Lee's Chicken.
You can tell her where it came from since she heard it.
Oh, it came from my daughter. And she said, and then you can take the lift that puts you on the bed that turns this way because you weigh so much.
Yeah.
See, I'm the type of mother, she heard it, and she wanted to come in here and tell you herself, and I wouldn't let her. I told her that she didn't need to do that. That wasn't nice. And she said, so she can say that stuff about me, and I can't defend myself. See, there's a difference between you and Nicolina. Nicolina has a little 11-year-old daughter.
She's 14. Oh, 13.
13. The 13-year-old daughter. My daughter's 14. You keep throwing up that we didn't do nothing to Nicolina. The cops down there wouldn't do anything. We've had this conversation with Nicolina.
I got mad and said something about her daughter one night. Yeah. I apologize.
And I apologize for everything I've ever said about her. There's one thing that I even cried over. That if I had known was the truth, I would have never said it.
Yeah, something Constance throws at her all the time.
And that is so bad.
Yeah. And Constance, if you ever had to go through something like that, you might have a different perspective on your big fucking mouth. But you ain't never had to go through nothing like that. For one thing, there probably ain't nobody that would want you. But if you could imagine the worst kind of abuse possible that could happen to a female, she went through it.
And she's still a strong woman. But you know what she don't do? She don't dwell on it. And she don't cry about it. And she don't let it ruin her life. She's a good mom. She's a good wife. She goes to work every day. And she don't let it hold her back. But some of these people that's over there on these other chats, all they want to talk about is their trauma in their life. Well, let me tell you something. I've had trauma. Nicolina's had trauma. There's a lot of us that's had trauma. A lot of us. But do we let it hold us back? No.
Truth hurts. Thelma, you're an amazing woman, mother, wife. I'm sure this stuff is hard, especially when you stay out of it for the most part. Just know not all of us think mean stuff about you.
Thank you. I just don't like it when people talk about me that don't know me.
Yeah. What's the thing is, if we hadn't made friends and, mutually, because Nicolina forgave us too, y'all, you don't hear that part of it.
No.
Nicolina also forgave us. So, but just because that friendship was mended and is stronger than it's ever been, to be honest with you, just because of that, your feelings have flipped. Then your feelings were fake.
Yeah.
If a decision we made that has nothing to do with you made you change how you feel about what she does every day, about what I do every day, then you are fake.
Yep.
Constance, you're fake. Mama T, fake. Cushy, fake. Mama T, Cushy, Constance. When you said, Jabal, Pocono, Pinocchio, you didn't get no screen record. I'm going to play that screen record on my live tonight. Kemper sent it to me. You said, who sent it? Kemper sent it to me. Kemper screen recorded it. And thank God he did, because Cushy, the chicken shit coward Cushy is, took down her channel and then emailed me. And that's when she said, oh, I'm so sorry for everything I did. I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. But I took down my channel because I'm afraid of Nicolina.
I would be afraid of Nicolina.
So I didn't lie about shit. But I'm going to show the email. I'm going to show the screen recording, because Kemper did actually send me that. I hope you're watching, Biggin.
And you brought all this on yourself. Every bit of this is brought on by yourself. Every bit of it. First, you started with my daughter. Who let me,
Graham.
and I'll just tell you, that one is a firecracker. That one's got a line for everything you want to spit at her. And you're number one on her list. See, she forgave Nicolina. She ain't quite ready to give you yet.
Who you talking about?
Constance Sue. Molly.
Oh.
She makes all kinds of comments about you. I just laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't think you go unnoticed, Constance, because now that they know who you are and that you talk about them, unfortunately, my kids do know who you are. And they hear your shit. They hear Mammoth shit. Mama T, would you like to know that you are the butt of a joke of an entire classroom full of kids?
Yeah.
And the teacher. I'm not going to say what school or which kid, but at that school, they use you as an example of what not to be like.
Sure
Whoop, whoop. You are famous, Mama T.
The teacher came up with the name.
Yeah. So maybe you are helping kids. Maybe.
It's still going on.
Leading by example. And that's based on your behavior online.
They watched you.
Mm-hmm. Educational.
Yeah. They used it.
How about that?
Sure did. I forgot about that.
Oh, Sleazy will use it for content, I'm a hundred. I can just say, or can I just say, easy, it's none of your business. You have no reason to involve yourself in this. Don't be Captain Save-A-Ho. Listen, that's Constance is being Queen Save-A-Ho for easy. And his moves, like, he's going to involve himself. We're going to make you say I did this and did that and did this and did that. All they do is talk about kids. All they do is talk about kids. No, easy. We don't talk about kids. We talk about you, the shitty dad. The shitty dad. Easy. Not your kids. Hey, I was a great kid. Trust me, I was. My dad was shitty.
Sure was.
I know it. I can identify it. I'm not talking bad about your kids. I'm talking bad about their daddy, boy. Do you understand I'm calling you boy? And it has nothing to do with your fake race.
What is he?
He claims he's black. Yeah, easy. Says he's black.
Now I'm confused.
I'm confused too. But yeah, when I called him boy, I was being racist. I call you boy because you're 20 years younger than me, boy. And you got kids and you ain't raising them like a man. So to me, you're a boy.
What are you gonna do with Beba when your granny passes away?
Better hope she leaves that house to you.
You got a basement to live in no more.
Yeah.
Because when your family comes and kicks you out, because that's what I do.
That's right, Cass. Boy without brain and the man boobies. Man with movies. Right.
I don't know anything about that because I don't come in here. I just don't understand why, Constance, you guys think it's necessary to bring me into all of this and say, oh, she does everything.
Hey, Sherry.
What's to do? What are you talking about? I do everything. Are you talking about me sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, doing the dishes? I don't clean my kids' rooms. They do. My 17-year-old helps me with the dogs because he loves them just as much as I do. I really don't know what you're talking about. You forgot I have grown children, didn't you?
Well, they act like I just lay on the couch, I guess, until it's time to go live. And then I run in here and jump on the computer like I can't stand up, right? Oh, I'm too crippled to stand up. I can't walk. I got to have a wheelchair, I guess. You fuckers are crazy.
Yeah, we're getting ready to grow a garden next summer.
Yeah.
We had one last summer. We're going to have a bigger one this summer.
I'll go out there and help too. Oh my God, he goes outside?
He stays outside with me this summer. We do all kinds of things.
You see us for an hour or two online in the middle of a fucking night.
Yeah. After we've been outside playing with the dogs all day and working and doing stuff out there and, y'all don't know us.
I'm sorry, Daisy Joe.
What's wrong?
She said my dad died when I was 21, my mom 23. I feel cheated.
I'm so sorry.
See, I didn't have any kind of relationship with my dad until about, I had a relationship with him, it just was shit until about, 2 years before he died.
See, we're totally opposite. He had an amazing mother who I love dearly. I had an amazing daddy that I love dearly.
Yeah.
I had the awful mommy. He had the awful daddy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, John Loveday. John Loveday knows. Thelma keeps Jimbo hostage. She beats him with a wooden Pioneer spoon. John Loveday knows the facts. Please help me. Please help me.
I'm going to tell y'all something. My kids think I'm made out of concrete because they never see mommy cry because I don't cry. But when I get frustrated and mad because something I've asked them to do and they ain't done it, all I have to do is just cry.
She can turn it on like that.
And I
think all women can you?
I have 5 people in this house that will jump up and do whatever I need done then and there. They don't ask no questions. They just say, well, you need mom. And we'll get it done and get it out of the way so you're not upset no more.
Wait till I release, and it'll probably be my last day on this earth, but wait until I release the footage of Thelma carrying laundry into the living room and tripping over Bodie.
That is not funny, and you are not releasing that.
If I had a fucking shirt on in that video, I would release it right now. I got to figure out a way to cut me out of it.
That's not funny.
Because I'm sitting in my recliner when she walks in there, looking at my phone, of course, and all I hear is a thump. But in the video, you could see her walk in, boom, goes down. And I said, what the hell? What in the hell happened? I looked at her, I said, what happened? She goes, I fucking fell over Bodie.
When Bodie lays down and stretches out, he takes up almost, I swear, almost, he's huge. So when he lays down, he takes up a lot of room. And I brought in some laundry in the living room to fold up, and I tripped over the stupid dog, and I was already in a bad mood anyway.
I said, "You want me to get the laundry?" She said, "Why? So you can trip over Bodie too?"
I was mad. I was so mad. I was so mad. He has so many bad videos of me. If he ever showed him, I'm going to kill him. But
yeah, that's about as far as it goes. Her getting abused for all you dumb bitches. And when I say dumb bitches, I'm not talking about just females. I'm counting you dumb bitches like Easy, Resto the Molesto. Oh my God, he was called a pedophile and Jimbo, and they just laughed at it. Does the shoe fit? Does it?
oh my God, that is so stupid.
Does it? I mean, does it fit?
Do y'all realize that we've been married for 31 years? When y'all call him a pedophile, we've been married for 31 years. Our friends, our friends have known us for years, call us peanut butter and jelly.
Does she look like a little like I would be attracted to? Like, to me, this is the sexiest thing on earth. The most beautiful woman I've ever known.
And there's a reason why they call us peanut butter and jelly, because you never see one without the other. That's what they used to say. You never seen one without the other one. And that's the truth. We go everywhere together unless I go out with my friends or he goes out to ball together. And when he's with ball, he's with a bunch of men.
Don't worry. When I fall, Thelma laughs at me too, no matter how crippled or
I can't help it. Oh, let me tell you a story I did one time. He had to have back surgery. He was about 23. And we had to do the trip in Hack. We had to drive to we went from Harlan to Corbin, stayed all night with his aunt, and then from Corbin to Lexington. And he said, "I need to lay this seat down." Well, I'm densed. I'm telling you, I should have been.
It was an old Camaro. It was an 84 Camaro.
I'm dense. I should have been a blonde. I don't know why I am black-headed, but I am. I should have been blonde. Anyway, I went over and I just pulled the lever.
Yeah, I was leaning back in the seat with all my weight, and she just pulled up the lever, and I just went back so fast. Man, that was one of them. I can still feel the pain from that.
He started screaming, and I was at the back of the car holding myself up because I couldn't help him if I wanted to because I was laughing too hard.
In that surgery, I had 3 herniated discs removed and 2. It was a triple laminectomy, or triple discectomy, and a double laminectomy. So yeah, and it hurt like a mother.
I didn't mean
it still hurts. Why did you do me that way?
Didn't mean.
Then we're going to end on a bad note.
I didn't mean to hurt him.
What's up, that dude?
What dude?
That dude. His name is that dude.
Oh my God. Y'all have some of the craziest names ever. Like, he'll say something, I go, what?
That's Truth Hurts. There's that dude. You know Sarah, the artsy ninja.
There's one called on here, and every time you say it, I go, what? Is it shithead or something?
Shit. No, it ain't no shithead. The shit show.
Shit show. He'll say the shit show, and I'll go, oh, the shit show.
And look, do you know John Cena's in the chat?
Well, that's awesome.
That's the real John Cena.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
Tell him, are you the real John Cena or not? Let somebody cue his music. There's Holly Dolly. Hey, Christy.
I think my daughter's beating up her boyfriend right now.
Dear eats my husband. You can't see him, right? John Cena. Now you see me? No, you don't.
But like,
I got mad earlier. Hit my hand I hit it like this, and my wedding ring is where I've lost so much weight. Came flying off. I was like, oh shit, I lost my fucking wedding ring.
Listen, he gave me a lecture earlier because I was mad when I first woke up. He said, "You're letting them get underneath your skin." So I calmed down.
Peachy said, "Hey."
Hi, Peachy. Because I took my medication to calm me down. And so I went I'm calm as a cucumber. Like, you can say whatever you want to.
See, John Cena said you can't see him.
Yeah. I'm calm as a cucumber. Like, I really don't care what you say. You can say whatever you want to. Because the people who truly know me know that you are full of crap. So, so I'm not worried about what you say or how you say it. And they still hear me.
Yeah.
So, long as I'm, do what I'm supposed to, you're not going to upset me. And no, my husband is not why I'm on medication. Would you please not start that shit?
I just got a message that is maybe Constance Sue wanted to talk to Thelma now. If you want to talk to her now, you can come on panel here, bitch.
Yep.
I'll put the link in the chat for you. I'll pin it to the top.
But don't come on here screaming because I can't take that. Like, don't do that. I'll have to
tell Constance she can come here, Chucky. Thelma don't want to speak to her on her chat anymore.
She wouldn't let me up.
No.
So she wants to talk to me. I'm right here.
Right here she is. She can come over here. If she don't, she can just take a flying leap off a short cliff.
Is she lit because of what I said about Nicolina? Are you mad because me and Nicolina?
If I'm guessing, Constance is going to ask you what date it was that you that we came through Cincinnati, and she was you asked her not to talk about the marriages anymore and all that stuff. She's going to try to compare dates and say, "Oh, well, they're lying. They didn't tell me to take it down." That's what I'm saying. You want dates, honey? Yeah, you come to the wrong spot.
Yeah, you won't get that from me.
Yeah.
That's one thing that, I don't even remember tomorrow's date. Yesterday's date, not tomorrow's, yesterday's date.
I don't blame you, MS. I wouldn't be willing to lose it either.
Like, you can come over here, you can run your mouth, you can do whatever you want to. You can suck on an egg, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I'd like to ask Constance, why I'm all of a sudden now I'm 12 is 12? Why I'm all of a sudden now I'm abusive to women? When I called Nicolina a fat bitch, Constance didn't care. Why is she a hypocrite? I know why she's a hippo. I don't know why she's a hypocrite. So let me make sure I don't have the I don't think she's blocked. Let me look. Yes. Looks like mostly it's just BDAC accounts that are blocked. Oh, and Resto, the Molesto, he's blocked.
Hey, Molly. Molly.
You guys will stay blocked.
Molly. Bring me a drink.
X Factor, we are streaming early. Me and Kemper will be on later again. At 12:05, Kemper and I will be on. Kemper's at work. X Factor, this is my wife, Thelma.
Hi.
And Constance Sue got a lot to say about Thelma today, and Mama T had a lot to say about her yesterday. She wanted to go on Constance's panel early. She went to Mama T's channel yesterday. They blocked her, even though they wanted to talk about it. She wanted to go on Constance's panel today, and Constance wouldn't drop her a link. So here we are. So Thelma wanted to say some stuff, and so I fired up the live for her. She's not really computer tech savvy.
And please don't ask me dates because you're not going to get them.
Yeah.
We being too loud?
No.
Thank you, Mom.
They're coming on here to ask me dates. You think they're going to get it from me?
Like when things happen, like what date things happened on?
What date?
You think Mommy's going to remember when something happened?
Oh, no. What? No.
Connie is sitting in the biggest bushes in this chat. Yeah, she probably is.
She's
She sent
scared.
word that she was ready for Thelma now.
Oh, really?
That ain't the way it works, Connie Blue. She was willing to come on your panel right away. Right away. You didn't want it. And I told you, well, I'll just go live and let Thelma speak. And now, yeah, Constance is doing all that content for easy because he don't have none, John Cena. His chat is weak as fuck. Here lately, like his chat has been, 55, 60 people. And then he goes, oh, you care about numbers. Shit, I don't care about numbers. I'm not the full-time YouTuber, bro. You better care about those numbers, though, because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm a part-time YouTuber who has fun. Well, other than this bullshit. But I tell you what, if I was you and you're a full-time YouTuber raising 3 kids like you say you are, I would be awful worried if a just old fat piece of shit like me, right, was drawing triple the numbers you get. That would bother me, bro.
Well, I told him a long time ago he couldn't be on that porch. I don't know why he's on there.
What porch? Who's on that?
When I came in and told him he's trying to get on the porch with the big dogs and he couldn't run with them. Is that Constance?
No, that's Kim T.
Who's that?
Hang on a minute.
Who is
Hello, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good.
Hi, Miss Thelma.
Hello, honey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine, honey.
I'm all excited. I get to talk to
You
your
got some
wife.
color.
Neener.
Mhm.
No, I wanted to come on here and say, I am so ready for this coloring life. Thelma, tell him we want to do the adult coloring thing instead of all this foo-la-la.
You color pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
My daughter's an artist, Molly. She's put it down for a little while because she's really busy with band and choir, but she draws and all kinds of stuff. She's got all kinds of that artist stuff in there. My oldest son he loves art. He draws too.
Yeah, he's really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, the adult coloring, how do I say it? There's a lot of adult colorists. And
Let me ask you something. Are there numbers to that? Like, do you color in certain areas based on the numbers they tell you to color in there? Or
No.
it's just
no.
by eye.
Yep, it's just
By.
So you color whatever color you want it to be.
I
Right.
think Paula does that.
Yep.
Yeah, my cousin Paula that was in chat earlier, she would love that stuff.
Yeah, she does that.
Yeah, it's real fun. It's real relaxing.
We ain't got time to relax.
It's good for your nerves. It really is.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Thelma sat down and colored something, she'd end up throwing that book, and it would not be good.
Listen,
for her.
I do TikTok to calm my nerves down.
Do you? I don't have a TikTok.
Partners.
I don't either, but my Facebook picks it up. So,
That's really pretty. It really is cool.
oh, that is pretty.
I couldn't make anything look like that.
You'll learn in time. I've been doing it since 2000. I picked it up when my mom passed away because my mom was my best friend. So I was having a lot of issues with that. And so I picked it up with when she passed.
I think Kemper actually colors a little bit too. I think.
Yeah, he does the mandalas. He said, and I like the mandalas, but I like the more detail. The more detail, the better. See, I like stuff like that.
So did the guy that came over and summoned Thelma, did he go back and tell Connie that she could come over here?
I like that.
We're not gonna sit and wait on it forever.
I know I had pictures in here. I thought I had pictures in here that I had done. I must not have.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the patience for it either, Trish. No way. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It really is. I mean, there's a reason that I'm a country boy and I don't fish because I don't have patience.
My grandmother was born in Iron Mound, Tennessee.
Well, I don't have patience for that kind of thing, I guess. But
Yeah.
As far as patience with I took over coaching a basketball team of preschoolers about, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted them because they were just, they went through 3 coaches because they didn't listen. Nobody had the patience for it. But I took over that little team, the Mongooses. And
Well, see, if you don't like it,
I
maybe
really
Thelma
enjoyed it.
will.
Had patience for them.
Do you think,
Yeah,
Thelma? Do you think you'd be into it?
Honey, I think it's beautiful, but I don't think I would. No.
No. Okay, it's not for everybody. Just a fun.
But
you like looking at it.
I love looking at it.
Yeah, it'd be something I'd hang on my wall for sure.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
but far as having time, my kids keep me so busy going to ball games and going to band stuff and college stuff. My daughter does college choir, and I have to go to their concerts too. And I'll just be honest with you, I'm so busy right this minute that I barely get to sit down because I'm always jumping up to go to a ball game. They have ball games 4 nights a week, and when
they're
my
very active.
son's not playing, my daughter's at band playing, so I go to those ball games. Like, to be honest, sometimes I don't know where I'm going and when I'm going, and when
I
I'm
just
going
laying there on the couch until it's time to go live.
No, he goes with me. He is very active with his children. I don't know where they get. He goes to every ball game.
I'm the sit. Instead of the stand, I'm the sit.
We go to everything they do, and then on Sundays, about twice a month, she has a concert down there at the college that we have to go to, and it's
She said she had an event tomorrow.
Does she?
That's what she said.
Well, we might end up. I don't know. We need to find out.
Well,
So, Miss Thelma.
Yeah, it is Sunday. My kids keep me so busy that I just,
So I have a question for you regarding puppies. We just got he'll be 5 months old on the 15th of this month. He's a lab and Chesapeake Bay. Beautiful, beautiful dog. He's picking things up, like as far as, he'll sit occasionally. He's 99.6% potty trained. We can't get him to bark at the door to let us know that he needs out. He'll go sit by the door, but if we're doing something,
how are you potty training?
What's that?
How are you potty training
him? We take him out like every hour and a half. Let him know he's got to go outside.
When does he uses the bathroom in the house?
We usually
punish him?
Yeah, he gets punished.
How do you punish him?
We just spank him and tell him no.
Put him in a kennel.
Don't do that. Put him in a kennel.
Yeah, they won't respond to being hit.
No, they don't understand why you're hitting them. You need to put them in a kennel, and you need to buy a kennel that's small for him, not a big kennel, because he can use the bathroom in that kennel. You need to buy a small kennel. They don't understand why you're hitting them. Yeah. They have no clue why you're hitting them.
Put them in a kennel and put a blanket over it. Put them in timeout.
Yeah. Put them in timeout for using the bathroom in the house.
He goes absolutely berserk in the kennel.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, Skunk Ape's got an idea too. Put a bell on the door that he can ring when he needs to go out. And he's laughing, but I mean, you can put that up there, and if he likes to play with it, it'll teach him to go to the door. And when he uses the bathroom outside, what do you do?
Nothing.
You need to give him a treat.
Give him a treat every time, religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great thing you just did. Here's your reward. Reward him for that.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, we usually tell him he's a good boy, but yeah, we don't usually do anything.
Yeah, you just need to buy those little bitty treats, though, like the small ones.
Yeah, the training treats.
One of them, and tell him he's a good boy, and he'll start letting you know when he needs to go. Like, my son and his girlfriend have split custody of a German Shepherd, and I have my grandson for 2 weeks at a time.
No, we don't. We're getting ready to get that grandson full time back to.
And no, we're not going to do that baby that way.
We are too, because when he gets big, him and Bodie ain't gonna get along.
Just let it be. Anyway.
In other words, shut up, Jimbo.
Anyway. They've got him housebroken. They've got him housebroken, and he goes to the door and he whines. Okay. And I have to listen for him whining, but I let him out when I let my other ones out. But where I live, I just open the door and let them out.
Right.
Run forever.
Yeah,
one
I can do that.
neighbor that I called the cops on in the famous video.
And they don't go down there. And the only one that he don't like is Bodie.
I could do that. I live on 3.5 acres, but on the corner of one of the corners of the 3.5 acres, there's a main road. And yeah, I don't like doing that because
See, there's no main road near me. Like,
yeah,
I live in the forest.
I would love to live in the forest.
Like, there's a house you can't see it from the road, and there is they built a house and they just got enough land for the house to sit on. The rest of it is tree.
So here's another question. We bought the kennel because, he's a puppy. I just bought furniture. What a time to get a puppy, right? So we have doctor's appointments and grocery shopping and stuff to do. So I bought a kennel and I put him in it and I put the blanket over it and we went grocery shopping. When we came back, this dog had pulled that blanket all the way through those little bitty square holes, the whole blanket.
That.
And totally just tore everything up, broke a little piece of the steel part on the door. He just went berserk.
Yeah, the plastic kennels are the best. The plastic, heavy-duty plastic kennels for a smaller dog is best. When he gets a little bit bigger, though, you have to get a bigger kennel.
Yep. Now,
he's 6 months old, he's probably about as tall as he's going to get. Now,
every time one of us leaves the house, he will go so ape crap that he vomited 3 times, and he vomited 3 times in the house when my husband left.
Okay, he has anxiety.
Yeah, you can go to the pet store and get some, probably get some. It's got that CBD in it.
Or you can get some
treats.
Yeah.
Give them, and then it'll relax them.
Yeah, it's a peanut butter you can give them too that I used to give my.
So if my husband smokes it, he can just blow it in his face, right?
I have no idea about that.
No, this is something you just rub on their skin. It calms them down. You can go to the pet store and get it, or you can you can go to one of their stores and they sell stuff for dogs.
Yeah. They got those CBD treats. That's what MS is saying. CBD treats are great.
Yeah. And he's got anxiety is what it is. And you're probably not going to be able to use a crate with him because if they have anxiety, you are torturing him.
Yeah. I told my husband, I said, there's no way I can't put him back in there.
Yeah. So you probably need to go get him on something. My Anna, I finally had to take her to the vet, and then they sent me, when it was legal to get the CB, whatever that is, they sent me there, and they give me a little treat for him. Like
Miss Donna, he's a lab and Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, labs are wild anyway.
Oh, see, we had a lab for 13 years, and he was so beautiful. Loved him to death. He was such a good dog.
They're super smart.
Yes, they are. They're very smart. And he will listen. He just does not like to let us out of his sight. Now, grant you, we've had him only 3.5 weeks.
And you probably also need to raise your shades up so he can see outside while you're gone.
Yeah, we've been taking him with us because, like I said, I've got brand new furniture.
Shades up.
Yeah, if you leave him there, make sure he can look out, and give him one of those. They're little bones. I buy them for Anna. Those little bones, and but as long as they can see out, they're fine.
Okay. Yeah.
And if it's already good house trained, pretty much okay house trained, you'll be all right leaving him out. But I would leave the shades up because
just take him out before you leave.
Yeah,
just take him to the bathroom. And then reward him real good.
Yeah, and then take him back in. But I'd raise the shades because those ones that are like that,
Yeah, we're not leaving him right now because he's still puppy, and I don't want him coming home. I don't want to come home and see my brand new furniture shoot all the what. But yeah, he does really good at nighttime. He'll sleep all the way through the night, and if he has to get up, he'll rub his nose on ours to let us know that he's got to go out. but it's during the day if we're busy and not paying attention.
Yeah. Well, sweetie, I'm gonna have to get off here. I'm gonna have to go in here. My Molly's hollering at me.
Yeah,
But,
I got to go do supper. We're running late here.
All right. Well, I'll
Thank you for coming up on panel.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was great. I love you guys.
love you
All
right.
too. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye, chat.
All right. Before we go, thank you all for coming, and we appreciate it.
Yes, I do appreciate y'all listening to me.
If anybody's ever worried about Thelma, by all means, swat us.
All means, just ask to speak to me.
Goodness gracious.
But I promise you that I am fine.
Idiots.
I am doing fine. I'm just staying away from this. I'm a very private person. I always have been.
Well, it's funny you got people like Constance and Mama T who have nothing but failure in their lives ever with men, who want to sit back and say, "Oh, Jimbo tells Thelma. Jimbo does this to Thelma. Jimbo makes Thelma." No, by God, Jimbo don't do any of that.
No.
When Thelma wants to say something, she fucking says it.
If you don't believe that, ask Leslie.
When she hears you bitches talking, most of the time, she laughs at you. Every now and then, she wants to say something. And when she gets ready to say it, I let her say it. So, Jimbo told her to do this or told her to do that. Go fuck yourself for that. And compare me to Easy, honey, you ain't got a fucking clue.
And I will tell y'all this. I'm spoiled rotten. I am so spoiled it ain't even funny. My mother will tell you I'm spoiled. And you know who spoiled me? He's sitting right here beside him. He's got me rotten.
There's Leslie. What's up, Leslie?
Hey, Leslie. They're saying I'm abused, Leslie.
What you want to ask, Leslie?
I said, Leslie, they're saying I say my mind when I want to. I said, just ask Leslie. She deletes them before anybody
Yeah,
gets
they're idiots.
I was saying you delete them
Idiots.
before anybody gets to see them.
She's talking about
If anybody,
she made that post.
oh yeah, if anybody thinks that I would even sit back and allow Jimbo to mistreat Thelma, you've lost your mind. Lost your mind. I would never allow that to happen. They're just looking for attention. That's all it is. Thelma, they're failing and they need the attention, and they've got to have something to talk about and try to trigger you and Jimbo, and they know what to do it. And
I'm not triggered. They didn't trigger me. They didn't trigger me. I'm not mad at all. If she wouldn't let me on her panel, she wouldn't argue. She wouldn't let me on there to say anything. She's chicken. She don't want to talk to me. She just wants to talk about me.
No, she had to go through and clip a bunch of stuff and get a bunch of things together to try to prove a point or to try to prove somebody out that they're a liar. Is what she's. All this other shit, she ain't worried about it. The only thing that Constance ever worries about is that what she says is the gospel. She's going to prove her point one way or the other.
Yeah.
That's what you could talk to Constance till you're blue in the friggin' face, and she'll totally stay on the same subject of trying to prove her point, and she'll clip everything from here to Kalamazoo to do it.
Yep.
And that's why she wouldn't let you.
I mean, I don't get on here anymore, and they don't know me. They know nothing about me. My family's not on YouTube nowhere. So I mean, I'm a very private person. I don't, and they're saying all this stuff. But I don't, just leave me alone. I'm not bothering you.
Nope, sure ain't. Them don't have time, y'all, to do YouTube. If she's got a minute on a late show, like after a midnight show, if she's not already in the bed and she's got a minute to sit down and listen to it, then she will. And she'll speak to everybody in chat. Thelma don't sit up on YouTube like most people do. Hell, I don't sit up on YouTube no more like most people do. I don't do it for them to think that they're just doing it to hurt Jimbo. Is all they're trying to do. Is
I reckon Constance had a real hard on for that time when Thelma said Mystery Lady's first name, because I went like that and told Thelma, hey, you just said her first name. Is basically what I was telling her. And
oh yeah, you hit her so hard that you broke her arm, Jimbo. When you
I guess they're trying to say I abuse her because I said, hey, I nudged her. I just nudged her again. Y'all can't even see it. But Constance didn't say shit about that until she don't like me.
Until she don't like me no more.
And I really did not mean. I cried over that.
Yeah, not because I nudged her either, because she fucking said her name and Ernie went right to fucking using it the next day.
Yeah.
And I love her more than in this world.
That just shows that Thelma doesn't invest her time into YouTube. She talks to Mystery Lady on a daily basis by her first name. And when Thelma was talking about her, that's an automatic reaction to call someone by their first name that you talk to on a daily basis. There's a lot of people on YouTube that I talk to outside of YouTube that I don't use their YouTube name. I use their real name. I speak to them with their real name. I don't even use their YouTube name, and that's that was a slip on Thelma. That's her daily routine. That's what she does is she talks to her by her real name, not her YouTube name.
I was just trying to tell him, like they were saying he sits on the couch. We have Hunter plays ball about 4 nights a week. Molly has ball where she plays band. We go to that. Sarah has 2 concerts a month at college. So tell me when I have time to do anything besides run it. He goes with me. Like, we don't do this all the time.
Between your kids, between your kids, your dogs, and your house, you don't have time to do YouTube.
Yeah, they say, when he's live every day at midnight.
Yeah.
Fucking 11 o'clock at night. These trash ass people.
After the ball games are over.
Trash ass hypocrites that are on YouTube 5 times a day.
That don't care
saying that I don't do anything. But like I said, the big hypocrite she is, she didn't say a fucking thing like that 3 months ago. Neither did Stacey May or .com. .com got mad and left because she couldn't talk shit about everybody in her Discord. She didn't like it when somebody walked back at her.
She loved you and Thelma because she loved you and Thelma because of your family values. Because you are a good husband and Thelma is a good wife and a good mother and you're a good dad and that's what she loved, and it was killing her that people were talking so bad about you all when it wasn't true. But now it's true. I don't get that part of it, you all. I don't.
Well,
now when they talk shit about it, let's give them a super chat.
Yeah, I just on here to straighten her out. She didn't upset me. She didn't make me mad. I mean, the only reason we came on this channel is because she refused to talk to me. I mean, if you're going to accuse my husband of abusing me or holding me against my will, just like last week, 3 days last week, I left. My friend needed me. She needed me bad. And I had to go 3 days in a row. I didn't ask. I told him I had to go. Did he say anything? No. He knew I had to go. And I went 3 days in a row. And I was gone till 11 o'clock at night. He was on live when I walked through the door most of the night. But he knew I had to be where I needed to be.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask. He don't ask permission for basketball either. He just says, I got a tournament this weekend. I'll see you in about 4 days. I said, okay, see you. But we don't ask each other. Like, that's crazy.
It is. It's just stupid, Thelma.
I mean,
they don't got nothing else to do.
The only thing they had on me, they found out was a lie. So, and now they have to come at me with something else, and it's just like, leave me alone. I'm not on here. I don't want to be on here. Like, I don't come in here. I flip on, I say hi to everybody, and I usually go right off.
Truth be told, she don't care for Thelma no more. She once we forgave Nicolina and Nicolina forgave us, the caring for us was over. That means it was fake. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, if people can't see that Constance is fake as fuck and can't separate the two things, like, Constance is one of those hypocrites that say, don't make me choose. Don't make me say where I can go and where I can go. And then, but if you go to Nicolina's chat, which is what she accused me of that day. Yeah, you were in Nicolina's chat. Yeah, I was. They were making a doll that was making fun of me. I got the doll right here. I was, and I said something about that. Oh, yeah, you were. No shit. But she can do it. She can go in there and argue with them over stuff about her. She's fake. It's all about hate for Nicolina. That's all that matters to her.
And you know how
she don't give a fuck about Easy. If Easy and Nicolina made up, she would tell Easy to fuck straight off.
Yep.
I just think they're all mad because the hate's gone. The argument's gone. It's peaceful. Everybody's getting along. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's fighting. Nobody's arguing. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's peaceful.
And they can't stand it. Them.
They can't stand it. And that's why I said some of the things and I have talked to Nicolina on the phone and I have told her stuff that I haven't told other people. But I mean, and she's mentioned it on here and she said she hoped I didn't get mad and I told her I didn't. But some of that stuff I wanted to tell her that stuff because I wanted to understand that I have forgave Nicolina. My daughter has gave her way before, she forgave her before I did. She forgave her before Nicolina ever asked for forgiveness.
Yeah. Love and Grace is over there in the chat saying that, what'd you say, Leslie?
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Love and Grace said they were saying that Jimbo and Nicolina are protecting Ernie and tipping him off. I sure did. Ernie, like the police can't go in and beat down a door and serve a warrant on somebody. It's not a no-knock warrant. It's not a search warrant. It's an arrest warrant.
Only the FBI.
They can't go in and just force their way in there. When the police go there, they're swatting them. They're swatting. So which is it? Are we swatting them when the cops go there, or are we protecting him? Which one? You can't have it both ways. Did he get swatted or did he get protected? Make up your mind, you drama-filled bitches.
I'm waiting to hear that for you.
Me too. I can't wait to hear it. I promise you that you won't hear my voice on there. And I promise you won't hear Nicolina's voice. You won't hear Leslie's voice. Let's fucking hear it, Ernie. Deliver, big boy. Deliver the for you, homie. Let's hear it.
I wish he'd heard that mess and get caught, but I don't know where he's at. I think he skips states like crazy.
He's staying with somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We zeroing in. When we find you, Ern, I'm gonna get behind you in a car and I'm gonna follow you. When you get out of that car, it's gonna be the worst day of your life. Then we'll call the cops. And guess what? I'll catch a charge, Ern. I'll take a charge, Ern.
And the other thing I wanted to say today, too, that the person who used that stupid microphone and called and said they were going to eat my walk-wallers, let me tell you
something. Yeah, I wasn't even going to mention that. I
Okay.
wasn't going to give them the satisfaction, but go ahead.
Um,
Somebody called and left voicemails and pranked us today saying they were going to eat the dogs, eat the Rottweilers.
Yeah.
Leslie heard. I sent it to some
I just want to tell you something that's funny. That's the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life.
Come on up here and eat them.
Come on.
Yeah. Go on up there and eat them Rottweilers.
Because there's not one, there's not two, there's four.
4 Rottweilers. Of course, they know that they were standing out there. They said,
And let me tell you something. They will all get you.
Yeah.
I can't even let them out no more.
I asked them what else was there.
Damn Rottweilers.
No, there's 3 Akitas out there and 1 Akita in the house.
And they don't bark
Don't
unless somebody's out there. And as soon
Nope.
as I see somebody out there, Bodie's going out.
Let me tell you something. This damn Doodle is the bitingest damn dog I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my
It's the
life.
meanest dog I got. He will eat them.
Yeah, it'll flat out bite the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I might have to keep it on a leash.
It actually run to our neighbor way over there, and he wanted them to come home because he knew they were my dogs, and so he shot way away from them to get them to come home.
He fired his gun up in the air to try to get him to run home.
And he said Bodie came home. The poodle tried to eat him.
Oh no.
It didn't scare him. It didn't.
Doodle, yeah.
The doodle just stood there and started biting him more. Like, I'm not scared of you. I had to go over there and get it physically and bring it home.
Hey, so Constance, don't let my ringtone bother you that bad. I'll tell you what you can do. You can just turn it off, honey. You don't have to listen. You don't have to listen to me. When I call Mama T a drug addict, gutter slutted bitch, whore, whatever,
Hooker.
you don't have to listen to it, Connie. When I call you a whale, and say that you're 400 pounds and you shouldn't be talking about my daughter anymore because she asked you to quit like a decent human being and you refuse to, well, you don't have to listen. Turn it off, bitch.
Oh,
It's that easy.
Leslie,
Ain't it easy?
Leslie, did you hear what Molly said about it? Because she actually heard what she said about her.
Yeah, well, she was standing right there. Everybody knows she is.
Fried chicken and Lee's and Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in
Recent.
Walmart when I first went live, but I was listening. Yeah.
She said you'd have
You know
to
Molly's my girl.
Yeah, Molly said, let me go in there and say it to her. I just want to say it to her. I said, no, you ain't going in there. You weren't supposed to hear it. She goes, well, I don't care. I'm going to go in there and say it to her. I said, no, you're not. You're not going in there. She said, well, she ain't going to talk about me like that. I said, nope, in there. Feisty.
That's
I
crazy.
said,
And
you don't want to
furthermore,
battle.
what's so bad about a little girl saying that she's got the best daddy ever? I'm almost 50 years old, and I still say I've got the best daddy ever.
I do
what's
too.
so
It
bad about it?
aggravates the shit out of them. It aggravates the shit out of them because and like I said, that will be the ringtone on my phone until the day they put me in the ground.
That's
And this
crazy.
phone is going with him. Because he don't do nothing but
See what you
go off.
to talk to us in the beyond.
Because all it does is go off. But anyway, I'm still a daddy's girl. You know, ask Jimbo, I'm one of the biggest daddy's girls ever.
What in the world is like? Let me see what she's hollering at. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Nancy, Brad knows where he's at or in the general area where he's at because he's in Harlan. So is Brad. Ernie's definitely in Harlan, Kentucky. Come up, bitch.
Who?
Ernie. He's in Harlan. Walk outside, Ern. Show us New York. Show us how pretty New York is. You think we'll recognize old Harlan, the mountains of Eastern Kentucky? Think we'd recognize it, Ern? I bet we would.
Right where it's at.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 of us on this panel right here that know exactly where everything looks like in Harlan.
Mm-hmm. Harlan County is, it's pretty good size, Kimberly F., but as far as the county, I guess. Bunch of tiny little communities in Harlan, little cities, little communities. But, I guess most counties are decent size. But when I say he's in Harlan, I mean he's in, Harlan County. So, it could be with anybody up there, probably somebody from Everett's, but not necessarily in Everett's. I don't ever hear what Brad says because I'm not going to give that worthless motherfucker a view ever. That dude has done some of the nastiest, most disgusting things with kids, with boys, with minor boys that you could imagine, and paid them for it. Anybody that watches him is disgusting.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Hey guys, I love each and every one of you that are on here. You're all special to me. I know I don't come on here much, but like I told y'all earlier, I'm a very private person. I just am. I know each and every one of you. I promise you. I ask Jimbo about everybody every night when he comes in there. Do I not?
Mm-hmm.
I ask how everybody's doing. I ask how the show went. Sometimes I come there just to say hi to everybody and tell you I love you guys. Because I do. Each and every one of you means something to me. Especially the ones who have stuck through us through thick and thin. The only reason I came in here tonight is because I didn't want somebody to say something that wasn't true about me.
Like Connie barking her mouth and wouldn't let her on panel.
You know.
She asked you for a link. All you had to do was give her a link.
And
Digging.
you know, and I know she's not going to stop. I know none of them are going to stop. But I don't care. I have told the people that I love that it's not true. But I've got to go cook supper.
Yeah. Cook supper.
I have kids. I have kids who have friends over. It's a Saturday. I have things I need to do as a mother. And I know Connie don't know what that's like because her kids don't speak to her. 15 years is a long time. It would break my heart if one of my kids didn't want to talk to me. Because my daughter calls me 3 times and she's in college. She aggravates me to death. She tells me every move she makes. She's 19 years old. My 20-year-old don't do nothing without telling mommy where he's going, when he'll be back, and what he's going to do while he's there. My 17-year-old's the same way. My 14-year-old does the same thing. If one of them didn't speak to me for 15 years, I'd know there's something deeply wrong with me. The one fear I had in my whole life, the one fear that I had.
Oh, there it was, Connie.
Was I wanted to be a good mom. Because I didn't have one.
Wow. This is for you, Connie. When I put my reading glasses on, I'll read that text. I really can't see it.
I had an amazing dad. I had a very, very, very abusive mother. And she's why I'm in therapy, not my husband. And my husband is my hero because he took me away from that.
Ugly that up all how you want to, Connie. Ugly it up, Mama T. Get it as ugly as you can get it. Make it disgusting. Make it so ugly you can't just you just can't stand it. It's so ugly.
That's why I hit my husband. It's because of I didn't want to be like her. I let my kids, I've never hit them. I've never corrected them.
When she says she hit me, it's because I was correcting him.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to. So that's what she meant by that.
When I have been through hell and back since I was a little girl. And the most happiest I've ever been has been with him for the last 30 years. He is my backbone. He is my protector. He is my hero.
You're mine too, baby.
And if he didn't save me, I'd be dead right now. So y'all can sit around and you can make all the exceptions you want in the world about, oh, he took her over state line. All you want to. But my mother didn't care. She didn't care. All she said was, well, if she dies, I'll just drive by her grave and throw a black rose on it. Fuck her. That's what she said. I had an amazing dad, but they got a divorce and he was gone. And then I became a victim. I was told I was never going to be nobody, never going to have anything. I was going to have a man who was going to beat me every day of the week. I was going to be barefoot and pregnant and live in a shack on the side of the road. All that did for me was give me the power to stand up and show them all wrong. And I did. I got more than all of them. I've been married longer than any of them. I have a man who loves me. I have kids who think I'm the best mommy in the world. But I don't use that for an excuse every day to take my anger out on people. Yeah, I'm in therapy. It has nothing to do with my husband. It was the things that was done to me. Nicolina knows because I told her. So she would understand why Jimbo took me. But my mother didn't care. Y'all understand that? I was 16, you dumbasses. I wasn't 15. And he saved my life. Because if I had stayed there, I'd be 6 foot under dead now. I was scared for years to have a kid because I thought she lived inside of me.
Get plenty of content, Connie.
You can turn this any way you want to, Connie. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. You sit on your high horses and you put everybody down for everything they've ever done. You cut Nicolina down for the bad things that happened to her. And now you're going to cut me down. I know you are. Fuck you, bitch. I'm a better person than you'll ever be. Because I proved everybody wrong. Everybody. Nobody in my family has been married long as me. Nobody in my family has as just as much as I do.
Here. Thank you, No Patience for the No Patience for Stupid for the $20 super chat. Sorry I missed this, but I'll replay. Thelma, Jimbo, you're both beautiful example of love, hard work, commitment, and enough restraint to not unalive each other during those "you're driving me crazy" moments. Much respect. Thank you very much.
But Connie, you're miserable in your own self because your kids don't talk to you.
Summed it up right there.
You're miserable because your son won't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Mom, how are you?" But you know what? I call my mom every day.
How much does that tell you, Constance?
I call my mommy every day and say, "How you doing, Mom?"
You hear what she just said about her mom and how she was abused?
But I pick up the phone and I call her. Sometimes I call her twice.
What does that tell you, Connie? About your boy not calling you? How bad were you?
Even though she hurt me as bad as she did, I still pick up that phone and I still call her and I still say, "Mom, I love you. Are you okay?" But your son don't even pick up the phone. Because, see, I forgave her. Because I was saved by a great person.
Thank you, Trixie.
And y'all can put him down however you want to. His kids thinks he's the most amazing man in the whole wide world. And there ain't one of them that wouldn't come in here with him not in the room and tell you how amazing their daddy is. Not one of them. And how he's always been there for them. And he's always been there for me. Even when I was scared of her. I always had him to back me up. I knew she couldn't hurt me if he was
He's
there.
told me.
So take your contents however you want to, Connie. Take it and stick it up your ass. Because I don't care. I've outlived more shit than you'll ever outlive. You're going to die a miserable, miserable, miserable life. Because all you've got is you two. You don't have any kids. I have a beautiful family. We cook Thanksgiving together. I have an amazing husband. But I'm getting off here now because I got supper to do. Good night, guys. Love you all.
Love you, babe.
Love
I'm
you
going to
too.
end up. Leslie, you make it back yet?
I think she's on the phone with somebody. I'm going to give her a minute.
Leslie might not be back yet. But I gotta use the washroom, and I don't want to put it on hold. So,
I'm good.
oh, there she is.
No, I can jump down. Him kids. Huh?
Oh no, I said we're closing up shop anyway.
Bye, Leslie. Love you.
I love you, honey. Okay. Them kids was getting out of the bathtub. I was trying to help.
Oh, no worries,
with
no
them.
worries.
I know how that works.
Yep.
I've had little ones.
Yep.
I can't get out. There's a light stopping me.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all for hanging out. We'll see you guys tonight at 12:05 after midnight. Till then, I'm Jimbo.
I'm Thelma.
No, I'm Leslie.
We coming to you live from the stand.
Cause I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
Need a dick?
What?
Do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that.
Say what?